Welcome language learners from all around the globe to Listen Up, the podcast that takes you on a captivating voyage through the English language. Whether you've just started your journey or have been navigating the intricacies of English for some time, this podcast is designed to be your trusty compass, guiding you towards fluency and unlocking the wonders of English. I'm your host, Karen, a passionate traveller and an experienced teacher of English as a second language. Join me as we embark on an exciting expedition filled with British history read by a native speaker. Together, we'll conquer the challenges and celebrate the victories of learning English as a foreign language. Each episode of Listen Up will immerse you in a variety of topics, from aspects of British culture, history, and literature. We'll explore useful vocabulary that will empower you to communicate confidently in English. If you want to read along with the podcast, head to my website www.onepawinthesand.com/ESL. The link is in the description. But this podcast isn't just about learning English in isolation. It's about building a community of language learners, supporting one another, and fostering a love of the English language. I encourage you to engage with us through my Patreon page, where you can connect with fellow learners, ask questions, and share your own language journey. So, whether you're sipping tea in Tokyo, walking the streets in Sao Paulo, or studying in a bustling cafe in Berlin, Listen Up is here to accompany you on your quest for English fluency. Join me as we embark on this transformative expedition, where language becomes an adventure and your dreams of effective communication become a reality. Today's episode is called Roe Deer. In the beautiful woods and countryside of the United Kingdom, you can find a special animal called the Roe Deer. It's a graceful and silent creature that adds enchantment to the British landscape. The Roe Deer is quite small, about as tall as a person's waist. It has reddish-brown fur, big, expressive eyes, and a slender body which makes it look almost magical. Roe deer are known for being shy and careful. They like to hide in the woods, so not many people get to see them. But if you're lucky enough to spot one, it's a memory you won't forget. These deer have a hidden world of their own. They carefully choose where to eat and have secret hiding places. Unlike some other noisy animals, they quietly eat leaves and buds from trees, shrubs, ferns, grass, and heather. They do this in the early mornings and late evenings when the forest looks golden in the sunlight. One interesting thing about roe deer is their love lives. When it's time to find a mate, the male deer have graceful battles to win the attention of the females. These battles involve their antlers and are both exciting to watch and meaningful in the deer world. However, roe deer face some challenges. Human activities put pressure on their woodland homes, and they sometimes cause problems for conservation projects by damaging young trees and eating young plants. To help these delicate creatures survive and keep the balance in nature, it's important to work on conserving their habitats. The good news is that their numbers have been increasing in recent years and are at the highest in many hundreds of years. So if you ever walk through the peaceful British woods, keep an eye out for the roe deer or the signs they leave behind. Even though they're good at staying hidden, their presence is a reminder of the delicate balance of nature. Roe deer are like hidden treasures in the British countryside. They symbolise grace and gentleness. Exploring their world is like finding a secret garden of nature, and it's our job to protect and save this amazing species for the future. So as you step softly into the woodlands, embrace the magic of the Roe deer, a true wonder of the United Kingdom's wilderness. Remember to join me on Patreon for exclusive content. This month's video is all about Bonfire Night, celebrated in the UK on the 5th of November. And that wraps up another episode of Listen Up. I hope you enjoyed learning about my topic today and practicing your English. Remember, the exploration doesn't have to end here. If you have any lingering questions or want to continue the conversation, I've got some great opportunities for you. First off, I offer private lessons for those of you eager to expand your knowledge further, whether it's practicing today's subject or exploring other topics. I'm here to guide you on your English journey. Reach out to me through my website or social media platforms, and let's embark on a personalised learning experience together. I have been involved with training people for more than 10 years. I've been teaching English as a second language for over a year, in which time I have taught over 500 students, many of whom are regulars. But wait, there's more. If you're a devoted fan of Listen Up and want to show your support, consider joining our Patreon community. Your contribution directly helps us bring you more episodes and maintain the quality of our show. Your support truly means the world to me, and we couldn't continue this podcast without you. So whether you choose private lessons or Patreon, or both, I look forward to staying connected and exploring the fascinating realms of English as a second language together. Thank you once again for joining us on Listen Up. Until next time, keep practicing.